I am here with the man, the myth, the legend. This is Chris Wolfe. Wolfe with an E. These are his machines. And he's been doing splitters for quite some time now. Like how many years?
Yeah, 10 years now.
10 years.
Yeah.
And this is one of the first machines.
Yes, I built this one in my garage.
No kidding. So how old is it then? This is a 10-year-old machine?
This is 9.5 years old probably, yeah.
So is this, like you said, number what, 11?
This is number 11.
Oh,
this was built in my garage.
I like the W on your plate here. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
And this is a newer head, or?
Yeah, well, he had welded it in place and bent the wings. Obviously, that's not a good idea. So we fixed that up, and we put some bronze slides in it now, and now she's ready to rip again.
So now you're going to keep this for sentimental reasons?
Yes, I think so. I think that belongs in a museum somewhere.
So do you know who has number one, or is it still working?
Number one was one I built for myself. I never painted it or anything.
Oh, okay.
So the first production machine was a guy in Afton, Minnesota. He was a retired baseball player.
Oh, that's right. He's a professional ball player.
Yeah, his name was Jack. They called him Jack anyways. And he's a designated hitter for the Twins, Mariners, and he played in Japan and just like, but he was the one who said I should start building wood splitters for a living.
Because you built one for him and he loved it.
Thanks, Jack.
Yeah, and he loved it.
Worked out.
He loved the machine.
Yeah,
he said start doing it.
He was like crawling on the ground underneath it, looking at it, and like, oh, these welds are really good, and he was super excited about it.
Yeah,
so.
Very cool. And then this is a newer one here.
And this is slightly newer. 4,000 wood splitters or so. We have, it looks a little better and nicer.
You were approaching almost 5,000 by the certain numbers I've seen.
4,400.
Yeah.
Of the tow behinds.
Oh, okay.
And then the skid steer splitters at another, quite a bit more of those as well. So
what's changed from your old original to the new one? What's kind of different?
I don't know that there's a part that's the same at all.
Kind of similar layout though, really, as far as
the main wedge is the same. That's always worked. These hubs are done a little differently now, but they're basically the same.
But now you've got, obviously, the table's got wider.
Yep.
Is it the same wheelbase as far as your axle?
The same axle. Yeah, it has the same axle and suspension.
Yep.
Dexter axle under there.
And then your lifts have changed. Obviously, you've got a different lift system now.
Yep.
This is your clean out you add on to the end, right?
Right, yep.
And then this one also was set up with extra plumbing, so you can hook this up with an elevator, correct?
That's right, yep.
Very nice.
Yep.
And this is how many tons? This is 35, right?
This is a 35.
35, and that one was 28.
Yep.
Very nice.
And now they're, normally you get a faster cycle time with the less tonnage.
Right, yeah, everything's getting faster and more powerful.
Right, but now with the dump valves and the, better pumps and everything like that, this one's probably faster than that one. Probably by a pretty good margin, actually.
Right, and your push plates now, of course, have this diamond plate with the wolves on there. This is the best push plate on the market, in my opinion. Nothing slips off of it.
Right.
I've seen lots of them where you get a little crooked cut and it's shooting all over, and nothing shoots off. It just works excellent.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like that. And I like the fact that you can change out your wedges.
Yeah, having that just
and then you got a place to store them. You can mount the rack for storing and all that. That's really nice.
Yep.
And now you're using the graphite embedded plates.
Right, it's bronze, self-lube bronze plates, Yep.
And before you didn't have that at all. Was it just metal on metal?
It was the first probably 7 of them were steel on steel.
Okay.
And a guy by the name of Jeremy Hagen, he had bought number 5. He owned a tree service down in southern Wisconsin. And he said by like a couple weeks in, he's like, dude, we got to do something about the steel on steel. It was curling the edges of the beam.
Right, and it starts moving and shifting. It gets worse fast.
Yep. Yeah. So I started using plastic, and then now we moved to the bronze. Yep.
Nice.
So
out of all the machines that you've made, what's your favorite?
What is my favorite?
Like if you had to pick one.
Boy. We didn't have a lot of call for it, but the 22 Magnum.
Okay.
Just super quick.
Yeah.
It was. I like the narrow wheelbase, so you can run it from either side. now the 28C is about this just as fast now. So
Right.
but yeah, no, that probably the machine I gave to Mike Morgan was probably the
okay.
favorite.
And then
that-
the verticals now are
Yep.
just booming, right?
Yeah.
'Cause I see you
yes.
I see the parts for them everywhere up front.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't make them fast enough, can you?
Well, it was like 150 new parts that we had to start producing
sure.
to build those. So
and the
there's
only way to do it
parts
faster
everywhere.
is to have universal parts for the
Right.
machines. So you're not everything totally being different.
Right.
So,
Yep. That one was basically overhaul everything, right? So,
what's the number one thing that people ask for? Is it more power, more speed?
it all depends. Like if you're doing tree service wood, they want more power. If you're
Right.
doing
Production?
logs, getting delivered, it's a little more speed.
Right,
So,
right. Obviously, everybody wants about a 2-second cycle time with
a 50 ton.
with 50 tons,
Yeah.
yes. And they want it to pick the wood up for them.
And they don't want to pay the price tag of that.
That's the thing. Everything affects everything, doesn't it?
That's exactly.
A lot of people don't realize you start adding all the stuff you could do, and it's at
Right.
what point does it make sense?
Right.
Because you can price yourself right out of it.
Absolutely.
It's
Yeah, you
easy to
start
do.
talking, getting over 25 horse, it really, prices start adding up fast.
Right. So when did you hire your first employee? How long was that?
I think it was machine number 7.
Oh, really? You knew right
Yeah.
then?
Well, I was getting calls and I was trying to weld and talk on the phone at the same time.
That doesn't work so good.
It wasn't working out too well. I give it like 2 stars.
Yeah. For anybody.
Right.
And then, so that was in your garage. Then when did you move out of your garage? How long ago was that?
That was 9 years. It was April of 2016.
Now, did you move right to this location then? Or was it another
we
spot?
had we moved in with the guys that were doing our powder coating.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They're like 3/4 of a mile down the road
Okay.
from where we are now. And then it got too busy there, so I think we made like 75 machines in their facility. But they had 3-phase power, they had a forklift, loading dock, all that kind of stuff that I was able to use. Patrick and Troy over there were kind of helping me along, and now they still do all our powder coating.
That's what I was just going to say.
Yeah.
They still do your powder coating.
Yeah.
Is there a day?
Not all of it now, but
Is there a
most
day
of
you
it.
foresee you could go to do your own powder coating?
Yeah, that's actually in the plans.
It's on the list?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's on the list of things to do, but we just kind of need like another double the building
Yep.
project going on. So
And then now how many employees are you up to?
38,
Something? That's a bunch.
39. Yeah, too
And
many.
do you think you're going to need more soon?
We have been, we're looking for a CDL driver, not a CDL driver, but like a hot shot delivery driver
Sure.
right now.
Yep.
Probably looking for another assembly person soon. So yeah, we keep
Going.
Yep. If that powder coating.
What's the hardest thing to find? Good welders?
I would say just good people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody that's looking for a job is usually like,
Can I
pretty,
be paid before I start?
Yeah. not the greatest candidates, so you really have to weed through, and then, we focus on finding good people.
Right.
And guys with experience. But
Right.
first and foremost, we have to like the people,
Right.
So.
Right. So who's been working for you the longest? Is your original guy still with you?
No, Josh left. He started his own business. He does
Oh.
like car restorations and
okay.
some fabrication work. But Ben, he handles the sales. He's still here. He was my second employee.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Nice.
So he does a great job with that.
What machine's the top seller right now? Which one do you...
Well, I think we sold the new 28X. I think we sold, do the math here. I want to say we sold over 100 of them since we released them in December.
So not even a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
Well, yeah, no, I'm sure we've produced over 100. Actually, I think we're probably quite a bit higher than that.
Yeah.
So that's been a big hit.
And what's the biggest challenge of running all this, your empire here?
Keeping your sanity
Yeah, I
is
know.
probably the biggest
I say this a lot to people, and people on the channel have heard it. The great thing about being self-employed is you only have to work half days, and you get to pick which 12.
Right.
Even though
That's true.
Even though it ends up being 16.
That's true.
And
Yep.
you don't have to ask for a day off because there aren't any.
Right.
And you don't have to ask for going on vacation because there isn't much.
Yeah.
It's constant and it's always on your mind. I've been self-employed for 30 some years and it's never not on your mind that you got work to do. There's people you got to take care of. You got phone calls to make. You got
emails,
list,
bills. Yep.
A list of stuff to do.
Yep.
When you run your own business, it's not like anything else. But on the good side, you are in control. You got to learn to say one word.
Yeah.
No. You got to say no occasionally.
Yeah, that's right. Yep. Yeah, we've had a lot of customers over the years like, oh, I want you to make this and this and this, and like, I understand you want something cool and custom, but like we just can't do that.
Custom stuff will kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Spend hundreds of hours making one machine, and
Right. So now you've been doing this long enough, and you're at the point probably where you could start slowing down a little.
Yeah, I'm actually working on that, kind of taking a step back, bringing Bob in, Kevin, Ben, David, having an office administrator. My cousin Zach has kind of taken over my desk, so I don't have to do all the day-to-day, accounting type of stuff. So yeah, it's time.
So do you think there's going to be a day where you're totally out of it, or you're just going to wean yourself and
well, I mean,
more of a just an executive,
right,
making the tough decisions.
Right. Yes, they'll contact me when they don't. If the three main people can't come to a conclusion, I'll get a call. So.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good. Having more minds involved is everything. I always tell people when you're thinking about a solution to a problem, yourself, you're limited.
Right.
The more people you get involved, the better. Even if some of them, the ideas are terrible, but sometimes you get someone that's out there in left field. It's like we never thought of that.
Yeah. Yep.
And all of us are smarter than any one of us.
Right.
That's the way I like to
for
say
sure.
it.
That is for sure.
Because it's good.
Having Bob on board, he's been in the business for a long time.
Oh yeah.
Ben welded like 1,100 wood splitters.
Wow.
And now he's taking phone calls. Having that experience. Kevin came from a manufacturing background. He handles production management and some of the engineering stuff.
Right.
Like we got good guys.
Oh yeah, that's what matters. Get the right people.
I don't feel like I have to be here all the time.
Have you had people you've hired? Because I've hired dozens of people in my career that right away. This just you thought it was okay, but it's not.
The interview went well, and the first day is like,
what did I do?
What was I thinking?
I've had that happen a couple times. Yeah. Like this, I come home and told my wife what happened. I said, "This is not going to work." She's like, "Oh, we went through all of that."
Right. Yep.
Because that's the hardest part is picking the right person. Because that's more important than picking a paint color or a steel buyer or an engine buyer. The people are everything. Everything. Yep. Well, that's awesome. So when you decide to retire, what's going to be the thing you do? Are you just going to...
I was going to go do some camping.
Cool.
Yeah, fill up a nice national park passport and ride some ATVs and snowmobiles.
Get some outside
fishing.
time.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yep.
That's good.
Turn my phone off.
Yeah. Yeah, good luck with that. Well, there you go. Thanks so much for the chat.
Man.
That's awesome. Thanks a lot.
Thanks for coming by.